Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the SH Figuarts Batman from The Flash, which, this is easily one of the worst figures I've ever reviewed, of all time. It's terrible. It's terrible to think that a movie that good could produce a figure this bad is just, wow, it's competing with that Ben Affleck figure from Todd. From the same movie. Goodness gracious, this was a viewer request, so I figured, what the heck, I'll do it, maybe it's good. It is not. There's almost zero redeeming quality here, but there's some. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, I do want to show you my package. Package looks nice. It's fine. I mean, the Flash logo above the Batman, not a fan of that, but whatever, that's what it is. This render makes it look pretty darn cool, like maybe it's going to be a good figure. It doesn't look anything like this. This is not it. This looks worse than the figure. This looks like some kind of zombie wearing the costume, a glossy zombie. And then some photos on the back. They're like, yeah, we don't even want to try for this one. He can stand with his arms out, and he can stand but turned at an angle. That's what this figure can do. Holy... I can't get over how lazy this is. Oh my goodness. Wow, this thing is just despicable. What a piece of garbage. Okay, let's... Oh man. Okay, here we go. I was actually hoping this would be kind of cool, because I like the new modern look for this suit, kind of. But okay, so he stands, not counting his ears, about 5 7/8. That's going to make him roughly, we'll just call it 15 centimeters. It's a little over that, but there he is up against Darwin, so he is tiny. Definitely nowhere near anything other than SH Figuarts' smaller scale. He's small. So... he's probably, considering the fact that his head is gigantic, if his head was properly scaled to his body, he'd probably be close-ish to a slightly undersized Michael Keaton at true 1/12 scale. But it's not, no, he's too small. He's still too small. Okay, question of the day. Which Michael Keaton suit do you think is the best, including the modern ones? I still think it's the second movie of the original bunch. But this one looks kind of cool too, and maybe I'd like it more if I spent more time with it, I don't know. Alright, so let's get right into the aesthetic on this guy. His cape is made out of the absolute worst material. I don't know if I can even show you this, because it's the kind of material that just eats the light. It's the kind of material, it's like a microfiber that you would use on a couch. It's really weird, and I can't quite show you, I don't think. Let me try brightening it up a whole bunch. Maybe you can kind of tell what it looks like. You're going to lose frame rate. I know it's going to look like crap as I move. But can you tell what this is? It looks so bad. On the inside, it's a little bit better because it's just like your standard cloth. But on the outside, that weird, fake, velvety material is just... this is insanity. This is craziness. Side note, kind of, if you handle this guy with dry skin, you're going to get skin on it, like just little white specks. This is not mostly from my skin. Some of this is from the package, but my fingers are a little bit dry. It is the winter time, and I try not to lotion before I do reviews because I don't want lotion all over the figures, but it's just the worst material ever. Dust, lint, everything sticks to this nasty, super thick. It looks like he's using a comforter as a cape. Holy crap, does this figure look ridiculous. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. It is just insane. Let me brighten it up a little bit. This looks so bad. So the cape is absolute crap. And then the body, it's like, the body itself, if you don't count the head, would look okay. I mean, it's way tiny, but the body is alright. It's like a flatter finish, except it's got marks all over the chest from that flat finish. And he's got really birthing hips, and his knees and elbows are glossy black instead of everything else. Instead of being like everything else. And his head is enormous, not just because his cowl is big. His head is huge. It's reasonably accurate around the mouth area, but the eyes look ridiculous. The head is too big. And the bat logo goes on crooked. On top of all of that, let me get his cape unstuck. These parts of his cowl just stick out. It looks so... this figure is pure, unadulterated, lazy garbage. Okay, so the aesthetic rating on this figure is going to get a 0 out of 10. It just looks laughable. This looks like bootleg quality. It's worse than bootleg quality nowadays. Holy crap. Alright, time for the accessories. We have an interchangeable cowl and head. By the way, when you interchange the cowl parts, they have these little pegs on them. The cowl that comes on him, which is the Batman cowl, does not peg in properly. They're just mushed all to crap, trying to get it to sit in place. These ones don't fit in either, so you can't use this properly. The little peg holes are too small for those pegs. But you get that alternate cowl, and you can use the alternate head, which is actually decent. I think that looks pretty good at this scale for Figuarts. It's fine compared to things like InArt. It looks like a toddler made it, so yeah, not very good. Then for interchangeable hands, you get a decent spread. That's fine. You get 2 pretty good batarangs. That's the best thing about this. The batarangs are nice. And then you get 2 acrylic things for him to hold, just like the McFarlane figure. He actually has to hold the acrylic to hold his cape up. What? Oh, that's right. Let's talk about the cape, because this lines up with the accessories. He's got pockets in his cape right here, just like the McFarlane Toys figure. Pockets to hold those acrylic things, so that you can have him doing it. You have to put his arms out. He has to hold them like guns, and then they go in those sleeves at the end here to hold the cape up. But the cape is wired. You don't freaking need that, Bandai. Oh wait, yes you do, because you didn't anchor the wires. The wires just stop right here. They're not anchored in, they're just floppy. Holy crap, is this figure disgustingly bad. Accessory-wise, 5 out of 10. The batarangs are nice, decent hands. The head sculpt's okay. I mean, you could go higher, but I'm taking points away out of spite at this point, because it's just such a piece of garbage. The bat logo not fitting on the chest is just the icing on the cake. Alright, let's see about articulation, because maybe they did that. The head actually cannot move at all. 0, none. They just figured, we're not going to do any. It actually cannot move. It is anchored in using the cowl. The head is nothing. Like I told you, the cape is wired, but it's floppy up here. And then you get a really thick, fat chunk of cape. Oh, there goes his leg. Back here that's wired too, which is helpful. But these parts are completely floppy. Alright, for the shoulder, let's see if the shoulder works. It has a butterfly. It's like a standard butterfly that just wiggles back and forth. That's interesting. The ball peg on it can move around. The arms can't go up to horizontal. They can't go out even forward. Well, let me see. It's turned around. It's twisted. Let me see if I can fix that. I can't. Yeah, the ball hinge is twisted in there. Oh, that's not gonna... Okay, well, we'll try it. I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. So, yeah, you can't even do it. There you go. That's with the arm fixed properly. He can go just forward. It has the absolute minimum amount of range on an action figure, and it's got an ugly shoulder. It looks like a Revoltech. So that's great. And then you have a single jointed elbow. It gets just to 90 degrees and is abysmally ugly. That's it. That's where your bicep swivel is too, by the way. So there's that. You have tiny little ball hinges for the wrists, which are too small, but they are functional enough. For the torso, he can lean back. Using both joints, he can lean back that much. He can lean forward that much, basically nothing. And then to the side, that much, just a little bit. You're going to get some rotation, but not really, at the top or at the bottom. He can't rotate even. What the heck? So yeah, his leg falls off too easily, by the way, because it's just held on with a little crappy ball socket that's not properly sized. So he has drop downs to give you all that great range. He can kick up that high using the drop downs. And then going out to the side, he goes that far, which is fine. The hips are functional enough. I guess that's okay. Thigh swivel is alright. Double jointed knee with the glossy knee is actually acceptable. It's not a good knee. There's still huge amounts of gapping, and it's glossy black. And the proportioning is not quite right, but it's okay. And then for the ankle, it's just a ball peg. They put 0 effort into this thing. It has minimal range. Oh man, and then the toe hinge is actually pretty good. I'll give him that. That's a nice enough toe hinge, except it has no range. It's sculpted well, but it has no range. What a pile of crap. 1 out of 10 for the articulation. It basically can't even pose. And now it's time for the final now it's time for the final verdict. Guess what? 0 out of 10. This figure should be $3 and discounted to 0, and then people should still walk past it. It is garbage. Easily one of the worst things I've ever reviewed, right up there with that black suit Superman from Beast Kingdom. Holy crap. This thing, that Beast Kingdom thing, what else has been exceedingly bad? I don't know. Those 2 things are standouts for like the worst ever. This thing, I wish I reviewed it last year so it could have been on my top 10 list, because what a piece of garbage. I'm offended it exists. Whoever wanted me to review this, I am mad at you for wasting my money. But maybe this video will make some money. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm guessing most people already know it's garbage, and I was just left in the lurch. But here it is, garbage. Don't buy it, 0 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.